this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts, and for some reason today I was just guided to do a reading for those who have had a recent breakup. So I would say anywhere from a week or maybe a matter of days to no more than a couple months maybe. So recent breakups, I wanted to tap into that energy, and hopefully if that's something that you have been through based off of the title of this video, that this will help guide you through this situation with this person, whether it results in the two of you guys breaking up for good or having an opportunity to come back together. But I want to start off with this deck. This is the Issues deck by Fire Witch Tarot. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a few issues, take whichever one makes sense, or maybe all the cards I pull here at this time make sense for you. So let's see. All right, so what are some of the issues that you guys are dealing with for whoever needs this? So recent breakups, okay? So we've got boring sex coming through, uninteresting, no pleasing effort, bland, and then we have too soon, fell in love too fast. Okay, so take that if it makes sense. Maybe things ended as fast as you guys started for some of you. So if this is coming through, and if let's say they're bored in the relationship beyond, you know, the bedroom, let's say, then maybe this is something that resulted in either a third-party situation, or you guys just called it quits because you just felt that it wasn't happening, or they felt it just wasn't happening. All right, let's see. Let me grab one more here. One more issue for whoever needs this. Hiding true feelings, okay? Keeps emotions hidden. Doesn't speak the truth on their true feelings. So there could be some communication issues going on here as well. You know, and let's just say that they find sex or intimacy to be boring, but they're not exactly saying anything. So how would the other person ultimately know that that's how they feel? So there might be this need to just open up a little bit more. But again, we're focusing on those of you who have had a recent breakup. So I have a feeling there could have been some communication issues going on there. So let's grab some insight from some tarot here. I'll be pulling from my Illuminated Star Tarot Volume 2, which again isn't available in my deck shop right now because I'm still working on it, but I'm almost done. And of course, I'll let you guys know once it is. All right. What is up? Recent breakups. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, but regardless of signs here, this is somebody who could be obsessive. They could be the type of person who's got some shadows for sure that they need to be able to clear, because this is definitely picking up off of the shadow self and that devil energy. You know, it can pertain to unhealthy attachments, as we can see right there. They could also be dealing with addictions, whether that is a sexual addiction, it could be an actual drug addiction, alcoholism, it could be anything. You know, that could also be something that they're hiding, you know, not wanting to really show that part of them. So it could be something like that, but it's unhealthy, and that's something that they're going to have to address for themselves, okay? Let's see what else here. Look at that. We've got the Five of Cups. So grief, loneliness, old wounds, that makes sense for me. So if they've got issues that they're holding on to, let's say from the past, it could have been a prior relationship and they haven't taken the time to heal from that, or it could have been part of their upbringing. It doesn't necessarily just have to be about their love life or prior relationships. This is something that they need to address. So it makes sense for me that we've got the shadow self right next to this energy of the Five of Cups, where they are feeling lonely inside because they haven't exactly tapped into that hurt to be able to heal it. And so this may not even have anything to do with the relationship. They've got some other underlying issues that they need to deal with. and it's coming through in so many other things when it comes to the relationship. You know, this could be the divine masculine. You know, we do have the Emperor. Some of you guys could be dealing with a masculine Aries representing that Emperor vibe, you know. Some of you guys could have already had a family together, because this can represent fatherhood right here. But this overall is a very good energy with this Emperor card coming through. So if they're actually able to overcome their issues, Divine Feminine, I feel your masculine will actually be able to gain clarity to see things a whole lot differently and be able to appreciate the relationship a little bit more. You know, because right now, there could be other people in the picture, unfortunately, you know. That's just what I'm getting. If they're bored, more than likely, their interests are outside of the connection, and maybe you already know this. That's a possibility there. And you certainly are not expected to stick around if you already pick up off of that. We do have the Five of Swords, you see? So we clearly have some conflicts and challenges. We've got fives popping up, and that could be picking up off of adversity. We've got a couple cards right next to each other representing competition. So that competition here, guys, might actually be love rivals, you know? Yeah, look at this. So if the relationship hasn't gone down this path already, I feel it has, since again we're focusing on breakups, recent breakups, and this is the breakup card right here. It ended, it hurt both of you perhaps. This is coming through as a very painful parting of the ways. It was not easy, you know, regardless of who decided that you guys should part ways. Could have also been a mutual decision. We do have the Six of Swords representing that transition that resulted in the breakup. And there is this need to really leave certain aspects of the partnership behind, you know. And interesting how we've got that next to the Five of Cups, those old wounds that need to be addressed when it comes to this person that you are in separation from. They've got their own baggage, truly, that they're going to have to address. And we do have the Hierophant here, and that's followed by the Ten of Cups, the feminine represented by the Queen of Swords. So this is confirmation for me, Divine Feminine, that more than likely you ended things with this person. You probably cut them out of your life. There could have been commitment issues here. Some of you guys could have already been married, you know, or at least had plans for this type of connection someday. But some of you guys, I feel you already had that. Maybe you guys were married, living together, or you've been together a very long time, and something happened here to break you guys up. Okay, that's what's coming through there. Let's see what else can come forward here when it comes to this person. What are they wanting to share? Let me see, what deck am I drawn to here? I don't know yet. Okay, I'm gonna pull from, hold on one sec. So many decks around me here. And this was just an impromptu reading that I was guided to offer for those who have gone through a recent breakup. So let's grab some verbiage here from this person and see what they're going through since the breakup. It could even be picking up off of your energies and how you're feeling. So let's see. But mostly focusing on the other person. We have unresolved. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it again? Interesting how we've got codependency. I need you. That could also be picking up off of that devil energy. Okay. See what else. Whoops. We have taken, I'm unavailable. That's really interesting. All right, so if they are taken, for some of you, that could explain why you're not together anymore. You know, they could have been married. They could have been in another relationship. And this, for some of you, represents that third party element. And bottom of the deck, we've got foolish. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time, you know, and so that clarifies for some of you guys where they're at in the headspace. They know and they recognize that they did certain things that compromised the relationship. All right. I'll be pulling from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. Let me just grab a quick drink here. Doing so much talking today. Okay. What do we have? We've got the Ace of Wands. So this is a new beginning right here. And if that truly is what they're hoping for, then that's actually a good thing. And we do see from the unresolved message, you know, can we work through it again? So this is a person who wants to give it another try. And of course, you guys would have to be on the same page wanting that. We do have Archangel Michael coming through as well. I am your warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. Countless romantic connections turn into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. Sorry guys, I'm losing my voice. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek, as well as the strength and bravery to act on that guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interest, call on me. And I really do feel for some of you guys, the person that you're thinking about, they could be struggling, especially during this time apart from you, but they clearly have to be able to address their own issues and what they contributed to the breakup here. We also have the Seven of Pentacles, and that is followed by the World, okay? So again, that cycle that has completed or is more than likely about to complete for some of you. So if you haven't already broken up, I have a feeling, you know, that could certainly be a part of what's happening here. But more than likely, you guys have broken up because that is the focus of this reading. You know, it's a done deal. It's already happened. Seven of Pentacles is diligence, perseverance, the opportunity to actually put in the work now if they really want to bring this back together. So this is going to take some time to be able to bring that together. But with the cycle that has completed, it does make way for change in order to bring about a new cycle, possibility of starting again, you know. Let's see what else. We've got the redwood tree coming through. It is in the upright, so wellness, safety, longevity, wisdom, vitality, survivor, strong, and communication. So first and foremost, I really am feeling that this person wants to be able to communicate with you, but maybe it's taking time because they don't feel very strong. They're not feeling overly confident that you would be open to the conversation, perhaps. You know, and it's also a really good time to just focus on self-love and self-healing. Now, some of you could also be dealing with the Baron of Fire. This is representing the divine masculine, could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is someone who's very adventurous. They tend to be the life of the party, jovial personality. They could be quite successful in the business world. They're good under pressure. They're confident. They could be a very passionate lover, but they are coming through as a very caring, compassionate person. They have a passion for life, and I feel that passion could certainly translate into the relationship and the intimacy, you know. So if that's something that was lacking, you know, we did see boring sex earlier, so I feel by this person going through their awakening and being able to realize the error of their ways, they'll be able to come forward as a much better partner, a much better person. Right now, we've got a situation here with the Four of Swords where things are a little bit more tense, perhaps. You know, maybe you're feeling stressed out, but the person as well you're thinking about, they could be allowing their fears to get in the way. They could be feeling quite anxious over your reaction if they were to reach out to you. They could be single at this point. Maybe you're single at this point, regardless of third parties and things of that nature. But this is a need to take a break from the pain, take a break from what was going on before, you know? And I do feel with that Four of Cups popping up, they have realized that they've either already missed the opportunity if you're no longer interested in reconnecting, or they know that if they don't do something about this, their chances are going to run out. So they definitely have a lot of regrets here over how things unfolded between the two of you. We already see that here with this Foolish card. I feel like an idiot for the choices I've made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time, and therefore, through learned lessons and dealing with their own issues, they can get that clarity, okay? They know with the Two of Wands that they need to make different and better decisions in order for you guys to share a future together here. And bottom of the deck, we do have the White Rose card: purity, grace, innocence, humility, new beginnings, and a budding love. So in a way, it's giving the two of you the opportunity for love to grow again and to start fresh. But first, you know, there's this need to really heal from the pain and the breakup and the experience, to learn the lessons tied into that if they haven't already been learned, and to be able to give two people a chance to come back together and hopefully have a more successful outcome with a second chance here. You know, so that's what's coming through there. Let's go ahead and grab some final messages. I'm going to draw from my Harsh Truth Oracle here. So let's see, what are some of the lessons that have been learned either on their part or yours or both of you? All right, here we go. So from my Harsh Truth Oracle, let's see. I'm guided to pull 3 cards here. Okay, that's 1. Let's grab 2 more. There's 2 and 3. Okay, so the Harsh Truth, what do we have? Finding love is easier than keeping love. Choose wisely. Absolutely, because let's just say, you know, they were trying to find something else outside of the connection. You know, the whole boring factor there that we've already seen, come to find out they already had it. You know, so they really do need to learn this to be able to choose differently, choose wisely. Look at this one. If he or she doesn't treat you right, you're in the wrong relationship, okay? So that's a huge lesson to be learned here, regardless of whether you want a reconciliation or you're done and you just want to be able to move forward to another relationship. That's a huge one, you know, because if they don't treat you right, you have to do the right thing for yourself. And that's why I feel it's really brought up that need to be able to focus on yourself, your healing, self-love. And lastly, indecision is a decision. Right on. Because whoever wants to create movement towards a reconciliation, if they can't seem to make up their mind as to what it is that they want, it's like, oh, well, yeah, maybe we should try for a reconciliation. Well, no, I think we're better off apart. You know, if they can't make up their mind and they're on the fence constantly, you know, you might end up deciding that you're done or you're really no longer interested in revisiting the partnership, which I feel for some of you guys, that's the path that you're going to take, that you're just much more interested in seeing what else is out there for you. And that's okay. That is your choice. That is your prerogative. Absolutely. All right. So let's call this a wrap with some last messages from tarot. I'll be pulling from my Yummy Tarot here. Let's wrap it up. Okay, here we go. So we do have the Knight of Cups. This is someone who's very romantic. Okay, so it's also really important to note that even though they could be overly romantic, you know, they could sweep you off your feet, but they also have to be able to prove themselves in how they treat you, you know, so that's really true the way this is coming forward. It could also be in the beginning where they're just putting their best foot forward and it all starts to fizzle after a while. If they are unable to make a decision, as we can see right here, beyond, let's say, the first few dates, then something's going on there. So just something to be mindful of. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, so there really is a fresh start for some of you to be able to find happiness elsewhere. So once again, choose wisely. If someone's not treating you right, there's a reason for it, and to be able to do what is necessary for you to find happiness. So this could also be representing someone that you've already moved on to, or somebody new that's coming in that really can bring you the happiness that you're looking for, you know? Let's see what else here. What else do we need to know? Oh, look at this. We've got the Knight of Wands. So this person, very action-oriented, yes, very passionate, but they're in and out of your life. They don't stick around because they're not really interested in commitment. You know, they want to enjoy the connection. They want to be able to enjoy your company. It could be very sexual in nature, but at the end of the day, they're not really wanting to stick around, you know? So if that's what you've been through, especially with the Nine of Wands coming forward here, yes, you might have experienced some of this, but that doesn't have to be the full story for you moving forward. I really feel that you'll be able to find happiness, be able to connect with the right person when the time is right. And we do have the Death card right here. That makes sense for me. You know, certain situations needed to come to an end because there needs to be change. Something needed to shift in order to create a much different outcome for both people. You know, if the person that you're detached from didn't treat you right, this is perhaps the universe's way of getting you away from that situation in order to have a new beginning with somebody else who is right for you. And look at this, you've got the Sun. You see, that's a part of your destination to be able to find that happiness for yourself, you know, to be able to be successful in your love life and other aspects of your life as well. And then we do have the Ace of Wands, okay, representing good news. And of course, a new beginning, going after what or who it is that you do desire. And we've got the Empress showing up. So earlier we did see the Emperor. So I feel divine feminine, divine masculine will eventually find their way to each other, whether this is a reconciliation or it's new love that ends up finding you. Okay. And here we are again with the World card. So we keep seeing these cycles that are completed in order to be able to move you forward towards a much different path. All right, so whether you are feminine or masculine, I feel this is life just moving you forward to be able to find your way in a much different direction to lead you down this path where you really can find happiness there. All right, so for those who have experienced recent breakups, it could either result in the two of you getting back together as long as the other person has done work on themselves and they're not bringing in past baggage with them so that you guys haven't actually made progress. All right, so be mindful of that. Or they have done the work and they're coming towards you as a better person and wanting a second chance. And if that's what you're wanting too, then fantastic. You guys might just have a really good opportunity at love for a second chance. And I feel for the third scenario, I feel there are those of you who aren't interested in reconnecting with somebody that you're broken up with and just ready to move forward and find happiness on your own through new love or just spending time being single for a minute and just living your best life. All right, so however way you see that, I feel this is your destination right here to be able to experience better, to be able to experience happiness once again. All right, so better days ahead, I feel. All right, guys, so there's a reason perhaps why I was drawn to do this reading. I wasn't really planning on it, but these are the decks that I've been drawn to here for this particular one. So hopefully there's something in these messages that's really able to help you out at this time. All right, guys, so I'll leave that there. If you're interested in your own personal mini reading or full-length reading, that information is down below in the description box. I've also now started doing emergency mini readings for $45. I'll include that information down below as well. So if you are in need of guidance, you'll be able to get that within 24 hours, okay? All right, guys, so I think I'm going to sign off and I'll see you next time. Take care.